Hey y'all, welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. This is Autism Mama Chronicles. I know people are talking about the language. If that's politically incorrect, I'm sorry I offended you. I'm autistic too, so technically I am an autistic mother. But anyway, whatever. That's off topic. I want to share some of the things. If you are a parent looking for resources, hi, welcome. We're all doing this the best we can. And I wanted to share a few things that we've gotten. We are still working on the best vehicle to get some of these things into my son's system. My son is 5. He's nonverbal. And he stays home with me. We don't do any therapies yet. We did just start the process of working with a medical center for diagnosis. And we have our next appointment coming up in a little bit. And so hopefully we can continue doing services there and get him into some therapies, right? But I just wanted to share some of the things. This is something I got off TikTok. Take a screenshot. The Ultimate Biomedical Resource Guide. And another autism mom made this, I believe. And it's really super helpful. It has all of these, like, practitioners things to do. It has ways to support medically, and it has different doctors and things to get from, like, what to do with what kind of specialists, and then it even has a blood test lab checklist to test for certain things. So because we haven't done that yet, I haven't started with this stuff, not all of it at least. And then here's therapy checklist stuff. This was like $35 and I highly recommend it. I have a naturopath doctor that we go to, and I showed him this when we first started seeing him. I went to him to get Niall, that's my son, CBD. So we get CBD from a natural doctor to support sensory meltdowns specifically and just kind of plateau behavior. Also, if you don't have this, there's a 2-part, there's a tincture that goes with this as well. This is a really good detox. A lot of parents have had a lot of success with the child becoming more talkative, I guess, less nonverbal. Using that, we use this if we're like, it's a good detox. Like I said, there is a tincture that comes with this as well that has probiotics. I don't have that available. And then here's the bentonite clay. You can do detox baths, Epsom salt, baking soda. I think baking soda. But the clay especially, just to help get, because a lot of people think that autism is like heavy metals. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but it's less about what it is or what causes it and more about like how to support it for me personally. And so here on this back page, the back pages of this, there's all of the nutritional deficiencies. And I wrote all of them on post-it notes because I wanted to be able to put post-it notes on the things that I got and know what I was doing. So there's like magnesium, zinc, iron. So for those and the vitamins, I just recently got new vitamins for him. I got a Kids Complete vitamin. He's really picky if you have an autistic child, and you know that. I got omega gummies and I got iron gummies as well. But this just came today and I ordered this shit like a month ago. And he won't eat these iron ones for some reason. So I'm glad this is here now. But yeah, let me go and show you. Can you see that? No? Can you focus? I don't know. It has zinc, iodine. It has folate. It has vitamin A, C, D, E, B6, B12. All of those are listed on here. So yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of other supplements and minerals. I'm not going to try and say them because I'll fuck it up. I found a bulk supplier on eBay that I felt comfortable with because as I was looking everything up, this brand kept coming up. I don't know what kind of brand this is. Clean and Pure Bulk Supplies. I haven't opened all of these yet. This one's taurine. So then what I did was I put the post-it note, everything that was listed on here, I put on the product itself. So this is seizures, poor sleep, sandy stool, or constipation. We don't have any of those issues. We do use melatonin at night. That has been a game changer. I use it too because my brain doesn't shut off. So we're melatonin users. And the CBD I do, both of these I do, well, all three of these that I already shared, I do as needed. I think the detox bath, well, we're kind of struggling. We had a regression with bath time. So, yeah. But you can put this in, we have a foot spa. And sometimes if he's having like a moment, we'll do the foot spa. And you can pull a lot of stuff out via the feet. This, I don't have, someone said that this one was good. I don't know what it is. I remember seeing something about it because I wrote it down, but it's not on this. So I definitely haven't given that yet. Then we have L-carnitine, I don't know. Failure to thrive, poor writing, weak muscle, poor blood sugar regulation, fatigue. Again, a lot of that you're not going to know unless you have the blood test done, which we're in the process of doing all of that. Magnesium is for tics, muscle cramps, constipation, craving, salt, poor sleep, mood swings, anxiety, poor memory. A lot of what I experience with my son, and because my brain works the same way, for the most part, is that association is a big thing. Like, association is how they make connections, right? So this poor memory, like, there was something that Niall and I did when he was, like, a super baby, and it was, like, I think he must have been maybe 18 months. Yeah, around 18 months. I don't know why, but we started screaming at each other. I think it was because we were watching Moana. Yeah, it must have been because of Moana. When the chickens start screaming in the middle of the ocean. And so now he's 5, and when he feels like he needs to have my presence, or when he feels a connection, he'll scream at me. And I understand that he's referencing that other time because it's been it's a way for him to receive that connection. So I don't know. If your kid does something super off the wall like that, it's an association for connection or command or something, right? Okay, this one is COQ10. No fucking clue. So I'm waiting to do the blood test for most of this. We're upping the vitamins and things. Seizures, poor cognition, fatigue, chronic illness, intellectual disability, involuntary muscle movement, abnormal eye movement, and weak muscles. I still am trying to figure out the best vehicle also. Did I already say that? To get these in his system once we do know what we're lacking and what we need. Hopefully we can get that done within the next couple of visits. And then lion's mane. And I haven't given it to him yet, but I did get it with the intention of us both using it. I have been using lion's mane for maybe a couple weeks. I add it to my protein shake, but he won't do protein shakes. I don't even know if he would do a smoothie. And we're not big juice drinkers at our house either. We're big on water. We did get Gatorade today because he was feeling a little sick. But again, with autism, food aversions are very real, and safe foods, you don't really want to tamper with safe foods because that will cause issues. Another thing, just another tip, if you do need to do, this is not unsolicited, this is for folks wondering, if you do need to do any medicine, I struggle a lot with this. My kid's so smart, so I have to get the, what is this? It's completely, we're big on homeopathic over here. He won't even take these syrups, as you can see. But I don't know how to get them in his system. He's too smart. He knows when I put it in water, even though it's not colored and it's not scented and it doesn't have a taste either. It's wild. But that's what I would recommend, is getting something dye-free, taste-free. At one point, we had to do amoxicillin, and it was just impossible. So that didn't happen. It was, you know, it was impossible. So anyway, just wanted to share this. This is on TikTok Shop. I don't know the woman who created it, but if you go to TikTok Shop, it's there. And then it can just be helpful. Like these, I don't know, are these vitamin B's and stuff. But I just think it's good to have, and I like doing busy work like this, so I just wrote everything on Post-its. But yeah, this is a really great resource guide. Our naturopathic doctor was like, it's because of vaccinations. I'm like, he's not vaccinated, so no, it's not. You know, there's a lot of studies, and even when we went to get his like official diagnosis or his assessment, I said something about it being genetic, and both of them looked at me like I was speaking a foreign language. I believe it's genetic. I believe it has a lot of, I believe autism is caused from many different things. But I also am very hopeful because of the way that like adults with autism are kind of shifting the narrative away from like it being like a debilitating disability and you're a fucking weirdo, right? To like, actually we're just neurodivergent and we're a little bit more colorful and sparkly, you know? Again, that conversation is happening a lot on TikTok. I feel like there was another one. No. But yeah, just wanted to get on here and share. I said that I would make one about these. These were expensive to buy like this. I had the money at the time, so I went ahead and invested even without knowing. Just because then when we do get the tests done, if and when, I'm a little bit hesitant on that at this point because of some other issues. Not issues, concerns. But yeah, this is great. I highly recommend it if you are, you know, starting this process of autism, parenting. Oh yeah, baking soda and Epsom salt. Talks about safety and stuff. Gluten-free. Yeah, that's not a thing. I mean, it is for some people, but I tried to be gluten-free. I have had a blood test that gluten is really bad for me, but again, it's less individual level stuff than it is poisonous toxin food that we eat, right? If you don't know, and if you live in the United States, there is like a massive list of food that America has available that is banned in other countries because of the toxicity. So, you know, use this to start your journey if you so feel called. I just wanted to share because these have been really great investments. And I am, you know, I'm not mad about it at all. I'm happy that we have these resources available. Yeah, whatever you feel like is necessary for you. Like, we have the nature pediatrician. But yeah, I haven't started working. I feel like next year we'll start working into more specialties. It has been quite a journey to even get the diagnosis stuff ball rolling. And that has more to do with our location and the available medical center than anything, so don't let that deter you. But yeah, just wanted to share. This is a really great resource. And again, oh, there's a website on it. Oh, good. You can go on the website. I think she's made another one that kind of looks like the burn book from Mean Girls. I'm not sure if it's the same woman or not. But there is another one that's, like I said, looks like the burn book from Mean Girls. I didn't get that one because we're still just starting this one. And that one I think is kind of the same thing, but I don't know. So yeah, TikTok shop or that website. And yeah, you're not alone. And your kid is super fucking cool. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. I will let you know when we start using these, if and when we do. I'll probably start using them and see. But yeah, these are all clean in bulk. So no added sugar, soy, dairy, yeast, gluten, or additives. So I don't know. I got these off eBay. And it was just, you know, typing in the supplement, and then I just saw that. So I got all of them from the same company. And then here's the lion's mane. There is lion's mane available on TikTok shop too. But again, I prefer eBay for most things. TikTok shop is like extreme basis. Okay, have a good one.